going to try this again. Couldn't really hear me on the other video. I hope you got some of it though, but I'm going to kind of go over what I did previously. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll try to talk louder. We got neighbors around, so there's mowers and things like that going on, and I can't control that. So, and we finally got some warm enough temperatures because it's been really cold here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this and the best I can under the conditions. But basically what I wanted to show is the different, in this exercise, the different types of techniques that we can use in our massage. This is Truffles. She's about a year old. She's a gated filly, and I've been training with her. And she's real good about letting me touch her pretty much all over. So I chose her. She's a little bit smaller for me to work on since I am kind of short. So we're going to kind of start out with the way that she started out on yours with the massaging right here in the pole. Also, I want to do just one side to demonstrate the different techniques. Normally we would do both sides. We would alternate between sides to do a full massage to get the muscles on both sides hopefully equally. I do have a little cheat sheet here that has the diagrams and stuff, so if I don't mention some of the muscle groups in this, I will in a narrative. So well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go ahead and get started right here around her. I'm having my husband hold her in the other video. She wasn't standing still very well, so hopefully we'll be able to cooperate with it. But I'm going to start right up here around her pole area. And I'm just using gentle finger pressure, just kind of rubbing that area right there around that ear and just around the pole area. And then I also want to do some massage down her neck. This is actually her, this coming right down through here is a trapezius muscle. Then you have the splenius right in here in the middle. And next to, up here next to her trachea is actually her bronchocephalic muscle. And we're going to just start out with some light effleurage on that. Not heavy, just really light. She probably doesn't have a whole lot of bad spots. She's so young. But we can also, if we ran into knots, a lot of times I like to do the compressions right up here along the neck. The horse that I did practice on had some knots up here, and I did some thumb and finger compressions to actually loosen those up, and there was real good release on that when I did that. So I'm just doing that pressure along the crest of her neck. You can also do some cross fiber friction on these muscles. You can also do that right here on the withers and the shoulder area to help loosen those up. You also have the chest muscles. You can do a little bit of kneading there. Kneading and compression as you need it. Go along I like going along the spine. I actually found on one of the horses I practiced on a couple of knots right here around the withers and back before the haunches. So I like to go along that with my fingertips, kind of a fingertip compression lightly to see if there's any knots along that area, all the way down to the haunches. You can also, if you have an area stiff or tight, not necessarily sore, you might want to get in with your fist, get a little bit more pressure with that. Whoa! If they'll tolerate it, you even can use your elbow, get in there and get a little bit deeper into the muscle. You can use the heel of your hand and to kind of get in there and put a little bit more pressure in there as they will tolerate it. You can use your fist, you can use your thumb and your fist. You know, you can do compressions on their shoulders with the palm of your hand or the heel of your hand. She's going to start yawning for me. You can also do the friction. You can do the friction pretty much anywhere. The cross fiber friction. The trigger points, also in the gluteals. A lot of times you'll find some tightness back here, and you can some effleurage. You find certain areas you can actually use your thumb to do some compression back here, stress point, and trigger point release on that. You might want to use your heel of your hand. Just whatever is getting in there and getting that muscle to release. We also, something else that I did on another one was the rocking on the, and I did that on the neck a little bit, and I kind of did it back and forth, kind of like this, and then you can also do the rocking of their body to get that, that tension to release. The other thing that she does this pretty well, but this is actually a positional release where you can take their head and you can actually put your hand here and actually put pressure, your fist actually works really well too, and just kind of pull her head right this way and then put the pressure on that muscle right here, the splenius, really, I think is what I'm feeling right now, to help that. But the last thing, that I didn't do earlier, I think in one of your sessions it says to do the head last. So what I like to do with that is kind of finish up with a masseter right here, her cheek. She likes this, and just doing some finger massage right here. And she is very relaxed, enough that she wants support. But hopefully with this video and other videos that I took earlier, hopefully that will kind of show the different things. Another one that I almost forgot is the push and pull, and a lot of times you can do that along the back muscles. And like you said, it's like pushing toothpaste out of a tube, and kind of use the heel of my hand to do that, to kind of get down into those muscles better, and really use some good solid pressure in there, as much as they will tolerate, if they're not sore. One horse that I worked on a little bit, she was okay everywhere except for right back here. She was very tender right here at the base of her tail, or at the start of her tail, and then right back here she was really tight in these back muscles here. And so I did a little bit. I couldn't do much pressure with that because she was so sore. But you know, you get into the the quads and the triceps. Oh, the other thing I did on the other video too is the kneading. The kneading is the inside of the adductors, and right now can't really see my hand, but I've got my hand back here between her legs, and I'm actually kneading her adductors on the inside between her legs and up around her groin area. I can actually feel that. She lets me, because I've done this pretty much since I got her at 6 months, and so she's used to being handled in this way. If this was a different type horse, I'd be using a lot more caution about doing this, because you don't know how sore they are or how they might react. I probably would be standing a little bit more forward, and might even go in from the front and to the side and leaning in so that I can use my hands to calm the horse down if it starts to move. And I think I've covered everything, and as far as the different techniques. Thank you.